God treats his daughters differently than his sons. And we're in Acts chapter 5, verses 1 through 11. I apologize for the background noise. We're nomads. We're currently in a campsite. It's a lot of wildlife. I'm going to show you a video here. Okay, so let's read the text. But a certain man named Ananias, with Sapphira his wife, sold a possession, and he kept back part of the proceeds, his wife also being aware of it, and brought a certain part and laid it at the apostles' feet. But Peter said, Ananias, why has Satan filled your heart to lie to the Holy Spirit, and keep back part of the price of the land for yourself? While it remained, was it not your own, and after it was sold, was it not in your own control? Why have you conceived this thing in your heart? You have not lied to men, but to God. Then Ananias, hearing these words, fell down and breathed his last. So great fear came upon all those who heard these things. And the young men arose and wrapped him up, carried him out, and buried him. Now it was about 3 hours later when his wife came in, not knowing what had happened, and Peter answered her, Tell me whether you sold the land for so much. She said, Yes, for so much. Then Peter said to her, How is it that you have agreed together to test the Spirit of the Lord? Look, the feet of those who have buried your husband are at the door, and they will carry you out. Then immediately she fell down on his feet and breathed her last. And the young men came in and found her dead, and carrying her out, buried her by her husband. So great fear came upon all the church and upon all who heard these things. Now, obviously, the purpose of this is that we're not to lie and not to be greedy, to try to hold things back for ourselves. But I want to point out the two parts here that I highlighted. When Ananias was questioned, when Peter questioned him, it says, once he heard the words, he fell down and breathed his last. And Sapphira was given the chance to come clean, to tell the truth. Ananias wasn't. He wasn't even allowed to respond, even though Peter asked him a question. Sapphira was given the opportunity to be truthful and to be honest. And I fully believe that if she would have been honest in this moment, God wouldn't have taken her life. So the Bible is so full of little things like this, where there's a teaching within the teaching for women. And the more I'm going back through and learning, it's everywhere, all the way from the beginning of the Bible in Genesis to the end. So just encouragement for you, my sister watching this video. God is our Father, and he's more gentle with his daughters. He seems to have more patience and more understanding when it comes to us. He's not stern. He's not, some of you may have had a dad who was distant or abusive even. That's not God. He loves us so much. And I hope you'll subscribe to my TikTok here, and I'm going to be doing videos like this every day that I can. I'm just going through and opening up the Word and showing how compassionate and loving and gracious our Father is to us as his daughters.